Hello and welcome back to the Broken Doll. And tonight I come to you with doing some Dremel work here on this doll here, the Valentine baby doll. And we just did the head, and I think I still see a few little places where I might just sit by myself and go over it. But I hope you were able to see some things there. Let's go for a hand here. I think a hand would be really nice to do, and let you see how I do a hand. So I've got the Dremel out, and let's just start. Okay, this here, okay, I see what's going on here. This finger has been made, had a broken finger. I could tell because right away I'm just getting white. So I got to be careful. Just make sure I get the paint off and that's it. This doll has had some repairs. The reason I could tell, there's a line down here where they joined it to the hand. Okay. Okay, sometimes what happens with plaster is it covers up areas that are accent places that I don't like. I don't like when they cover up accent areas. When that happens, it takes away from what the doll was supposed to look like. I like all the folds, all the little bends and everything to show. There should be 4 little dots going across the knuckles here. So you should have 1, 2, 3, and another one there. That one was covered in, so with plaster. And I just uncovered it. It still needs some more taken out of it, but it's, there we go. I don't want to, there we go. Dig too deep. Okay, so let's get some more of that paint off. So there's some of the palm of the hand starting to show through. I think this is another finger that got right here. This is another one that got fixed up. So it had 2 broken fingers. Wow. So again, we're just going to remove the paint. So it's really interesting when you're doing this here. So let's stop for a minute and let's just take a look at this. How would I get in between the fingers? Well, one of the things is these comes with little tools, and you can take these tools and look for something that will help you to get down inside. There's one that I like. I use it. It's not meant for this. It's meant for etching into steel, but it's really good. I've used it off and on for other things like, and it's this little spiral thing right here. This right here, and it's used for etching into glass or whatever. But when you're trying to get out a tight little area, I just experimented with it and found out that it was great for other things. So you take the back of this here and you unscrew it, pull that out, put this back in and just tighten it up, and let go of this little black button there. Now we're ready to go. So if I want to get down inside the fingers here, I get down in here like this. I use it for something different. The laws are not etched in stone. Sometimes it works well, other times not so. Okay, there's another one I'll use. Don't think I'm having much luck with that one. Let's see what else I can find down here. I think there's another one I like too. Is this it here? I don't know if that's for the same set. I had a different set too. Oh, this might have been it. That might have been the wrong one. It's this one. It's a little bit rounder. Okay, let's try that one. Okay, let's try that. I think this one will be better. Okay, let's see about getting down in. Oh yeah. See if we can get. See, I want to get into these crevices here. Now, I'm not interested to what they're really supposed to be used for. I make it work for dolls. And if it doesn't work, I don't want it. You know, it doesn't give me what I like, well, I'm on to something new and different. I'm looking for another tool, you know. But if it comes with little tools, I just try them and see if I can use them on my dolls. And you might say, well, that's not what that's for. And I go, yeah, probably not, but that's what I use it for. I'm not getting much of a result. It's coming off, but try something here too. Where's my knife? I just see a lot of raised paint in here. I'm just going to try digging some of this out. Yeah, some of this wants to come out on its own. There we go. Yeah. Instead of sanding it, maybe I can lift some of it too. Yeah, some of this is really brittle, so I can get right in there. Oh yeah, it's coming right off. So I go back and forth. I'm all over the map when it comes to this. I don't like digging around the fingers too much, because what you do is you knock off fingers. And my knife will take the... I've taken fingers off and I've had to put them back on again. So, but I'll try to do some of this with my knife. There we go. I got some paint off down inside the fingers there. You can see down inside the fingers I'm slowly taking off paint. So one of the things is too, when they're being repainted, some people don't paint right down into down into those little holes, those little knuckle holes, and you got to get your paintbrush right down in there. The paint laid on top, not in it. Well, this is where it gets a little funky, because they fixed the hand. See, that's that stuff. This doll has had a lot of... Oh, it must have been bashed or something. Something happened to this poor baby, because she is in one bad way. And I could see on the hands here bubbles down inside of here. So this is stuff that I just sit and I put the music on and I just work away at chiseling some of this. And that's all you do. So I hope you like what you're seeing here. I'm going to come back and I'm going to get this hand done, and then I'm going to I'll make another video and show this again. And hope you're enjoying what you're seeing here. And you know, it takes time. You can't do this all at once. It's a very time-consuming thing that you're doing here, and you just got to get in here and just slowly pick away. And if you think you need your knife, put the Dremels away. If you want the Dremels back up, bring them back out again. You got to decide back and forth what you're doing. But anyhow, I really do enjoy restoring these old babies, though. But the paint just wants to fall off. I can see it lifting with my knife here. So yeah. So anyways, I'm going to be back. And see, I'm just picking away at it here. Then I'll take the Dremel back out. And you go back and forth, back and forth. And that's what your tools are for. Now, up here on the shoulder, oh, that's not the right one. I gotta take this off. Put that there. Where's my head? There we go. And you tighten it back up. Can't get it off. And you just come up here and you just start. Lots of plaster where it shouldn't be. Plaster should not be there. The plaster is supposed to be on a seam. But see, these dolls were mass-produced in they were mass-produced in their day to their standards. Not like today, how we mass-produce, but they were mass-produced. So they would take many of these dolls' arms and dip like 20 at a time, and then dry them, you know, in a big oven, you know, type of thing. So. And these arms are put together palm to top of hand like this. But this is way too much. This does not need to be out here like this. You're just taking up arms. Unless there's something underneath, which I have found sometimes, damaged areas, and they just plastered over the damaged area. And I just put it back. But I don't have to put as much. I'll fix up the area. They wouldn't fix. What will happen is I've taken off plaster and found there was a dent. So they just filled it up with plaster and painted over it. Me, I'll fix the dent, smooth it out, which they didn't have time for. But the plaster took care of that for them, because they just wanted these into the stores and make their money. That's what this was about, you know. But today I can take the time and fix that. Okay, here's an example. There's supposed to be 2 holes on each side for the dimples of the elbow. Only one is showing, because why? The other one is covered up with plaster. So let's dig it out. Coming to it, right there. There it is. There's the other one. It was literally covered with, plaster. So what you're doing, you're losing accent pieces of the doll. So she had one dimple that showed. Now we're going to have both the dimples show in the arm. This is why I don't like how they plastered things back then. They just slapped it on, and if it covered up an accent piece, they didn't, a part of the doll, so be it, you know. Where I come along how many years later and go, that ain't gonna work. Okay, I hope you enjoy what you're seeing here. So now we got both the dimples. Isn't that nice to see the dimples back again? Wow, that is really nice to see. And yeah, we'll get this doll looking really pretty again. And it just takes work and time. That's what this is all about. Look, okay, here's another thing. There's little fat rolls in here where the elbow kind of bends. You can't see the fat rolls. I'm starting to show you the fat rolls because they're right in there. So what you have to do is you got to dig them out. Again, someone was plaster happy back then when they made the doll. I'm going to show it to you in a minute here. Whoop, gee, Tammy. I hope this doesn't conk, the camera doesn't conk out on me. Okay, I'm going to show it really fast to you here. Oops, gee, I did it again. See right in here, there's fat